Good morning. Welcome for today's morning meditation, January the 11th. Always we start our meditation by paying respect, so that we open the heart, we connect, align with the higher energies. We can all pay respect in our own way. A Buddhist, Christian, whoever can pay respect in their own way. And if we have no spiritual tradition, we can pay respect to all that is holy in the universe. Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya, Buddhaṃ Dhammāṃ Sanghāṃ Saranang Gacchāmi. We close the eyes. We open the heart. We bring the attention to the body. We bring the attention to the present, being aware of the sensations of the body, being aware of the body posture. We can sit with legs crossed, or we can sit on a chair. The important thing is the back should be comfortably straight, not too stiff and not too loose. We can visualize ourselves sitting here with eyes closed. We visualize our own body as we sit here, where we send our attention, we send our mental energy. So by visualizing our body, we're sending our attention, our energy back to our own body. We bring the attention to the breathing. We can focus our attention at the nose, where we feel the sensation of the breath as it passes the nostril, just keeping the attention at that one point. Or we can be aware of the lower abdomen, as the abdomen rises on the in-breath, falls on the out-breath. So we decide where we like to keep our attention, and we keep the attention there. We don't go from one to the other. We keep the attention with the breathing. We keep the attention with the body. We don't send the mind outside the body. We keep the attention with the present. We don't brood over the past. We don't worry about the future. Just being aware of the present moment as it arises, as it passes away. Being aware of the breathing in, being aware of the breathing out, being aware of the body, being aware of the mind, being aware of all that contacts the mind. The mind is always being contacted through 6 ways: through the eye, the ear, the nose, the tongue, through bodily sensation, and through what forms in the mind itself, what forms at the heart itself. We observe all that contacts the mind, all that contacts the heart, and we simply let it pass. We let it go. We don't react. We don't get entangled. We stay with the knowing nature of the mind. We don't send the mind out to what the mind knows. Just keeping the attention with the breathing, keeping the attention anchored to the breathing, always coming back to the breathing. We don't try to control or force the breathing. We observe the breath as the body breathes naturally. We don't try to control or force the mind. We don't try to force the mind to stop thinking. Just being aware of the thoughts, the feelings, the memories, states of mind as they arise, as they pass away. We train the mind in what we call mindfulness. Mindfulness means to know, to be aware what is contacting the mind, what is contacting the heart, what is forming at the heart right now. And we train the mind to have the wisdom to let it go. Sometimes the mind may run away, thinking. Sometimes the mind may dream and drift away. But when we realize our attention has wandered, we simply bring the attention back to the breathing, back to the present. Always with patience. We have to be patient with our own mind. If the mind runs away, drifts away 1,000 times, we have the patience to bring the attention back 1,000 times. Back to the breathing, back to the present. We patiently train our mindfulness. In time, the mindfulness becomes more sharp, more refined. The attention stays longer and longer with the breathing, with the present. We train the mind in wisdom, the wisdom to let go by always observing the impermanent nature of all that contacts the heart, all that forms at the heart. We can't force the mind to let go. We know if we want happiness, if we want peace, we must let go, but we can't force the mind to let go. But we can train the mind. We can train the mind to see that all that contacts the heart, all that forms at the heart, is impermanent. And when the mind sees this at a deep, deep level in meditation, the mind can see, this is not me, this is not mine. The mind will let go by itself. And in letting go, we find the real happiness, the happiness of peace, the happiness of freedom. Keeping our attention with the breathing, we observe the impermanent nature of the breath. The breath comes in, goes out, and it's gone. Impermanent. As we breathe in, we can be aware of many, many moments of sensation arising and passing away at the nose or at the abdomen. As we breathe out, we can be aware of many, many moments of sensation arising and passing away. Being aware of bodily sensations as they arise, being aware of the impermanent nature of the bodily sensations. moments of sensation arising and passing away. Being aware of whatever sound arises in our meditation. We don't send the mind out to the source of the sound, just being aware, ear contact, moments of sound arising and passing away. Being aware of whatever forms in the mind, the thoughts, the memories, the feelings, the states of mind. We observe them as they appear. We observe them as they pass away. We don't react, we don't take interest. If we take interest in what forms in the mind, either with like or with dislike, then we pour our mental energy into this mental process. We pump it up, we make it bigger and bigger. But just observing, letting go, the heart stays clear and open. Keeping our attention with the breathing, watching over the mind, watching over the heart, just being aware and letting go. The heart finds its natural state of inner peace, inner happiness, inner freedom. Freedom from our own mental disturbance. We stop to throw the heart in all directions with desires. We stop to squeeze, burn the heart with anger, irritation. The heart finds its natural state of inner peace. The heart becomes calm, cool, clear and collected. We all want happiness. We all want a permanent happiness. But what can we base a permanent happiness on? We look to the outside. We have our family, our friends, all impermanent. Everyone must pass away. We have our possessions, our belongings, all impermanent. We can lose them all. We have our livelihood, our career, not permanent. We look to the inside. We see this body composed of earth, water, wind, fire, solids, liquids, gases, heat. We borrow these elements from the world for a time to form this body. In time, we must give it all back. Earth to earth, water to water, wind to wind, fire to fire. Nothing remains to call me or mine. Being aware of the sensations of the body through the eye, the ear, the nose, the tongue, the bodily sensations, impermanent sensations from an impermanent body. The mental events, the thoughts, the feelings, the states of mind, they appear, they pass away, all impermanent. So if our happiness must be based on anything permanent, what can we find which is permanent to base our happiness on? So if our happiness must be based on anything permanent, a permanent happiness is not possible. We cannot find anything to base a permanent happiness on. But if our happiness is based on letting go, then we find not the permanent happiness, we find the timeless happiness, because we can let go of everything. We can let go of everything outside, everything inside. And in letting go, we find the real happiness, the happiness based on wisdom, the happiness of peace, the happiness of freedom. The heart is not permanent. The heart is not impermanent. The heart is timeless. We stay with the timeless, knowing nature of the heart. The heart becomes clear and clean, calm, cool, collected. The heart becomes at peace. We clear the heart by watching over the heart, just knowing and letting go, and we energize the heart. We energize the heart by keeping our attention with the body, with the present, not sending our attention, our energy to the outside. We train our mindfulness. As the mindfulness becomes sharper and sharper, the attention stays longer and longer with the breathing. The mental energies become unified. The heart becomes unified, no longer fragmented. As the heart becomes unified, the heart becomes more and more energized. As the heart becomes more energized, we feel an inner lightness, and we start to see an inner brightness. The energies which we are unifying are themselves bright energies. The prana, the life force of the universe, is a bright energy. Our hearts are all connected in an ocean of light. We breathe in air, oxygen, and we breathe in the life force, the light force of the universe. So as the heart becomes more energized, the heart becomes lighter and brighter. We may not yet see the inner brightness, but usually we will feel the inner lightness. It's the same energy. We keep our attention with the breathing, just knowing and letting go, knowing the breathing, letting go, knowing the body, letting go, knowing the heart, letting go, knowing all that contacts the heart, all that forms at the heart, letting go, being aware of the inner lightness, the inner brightness, and letting go. The heart becomes more and more at peace, more and more energized. As the heart becomes more energized, the heart opens wider and wider. Our area of consciousness becomes wider and wider. As the heart becomes brighter and brighter, we become more awake, no longer sleepwalking. And as the heart becomes brighter and brighter, we raise our consciousness higher and higher. Just being aware and letting go, being aware of body, being aware of mind, letting go. The heart becomes more secure, strong, steady, stable. The heart becomes still, still but overflowing, overflowing with peace, overflowing with happiness, overflowing with joy. And this energy overflowing from the heart we can share with the world around us. We focus our attention at the heart chakra as we breathe in with the intention, may I be happy, wishing happiness for ourselves. As we breathe in, the heart becomes energized. We can visualize the heart filling with light. And as we breathe out, we let the heart overflow in all directions with the intention, may all beings be happy. We can visualize the light of the heart flowing in all directions, above, below, all around. So breathing in, energizing the heart, may I be happy. The heart fills with light. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow with the intention, may all beings be happy. We can visualize the light of the heart flowing in all directions, above, below, all around. Breathing in, energizing the heart, may I be happy. Breathing out, we let the heart overflow in all directions. May all beings be happy. Breathing in, energizing the heart. May I be happy, filling the heart with light. Breathing out, we let the heart overflow in all directions. The light of the heart flows in all directions. May all beings be happy. Breathing in, energizing the heart. May I be happy. Breathing out, we let the heart overflow. May all beings be happy. And we can have joy. We can be joyful with ourselves that we start our day in the best way possible. We establish our mindfulness. We develop our wisdom. We clean the heart. We energize the heart. We raise our consciousness, and we share this energy of peace with the world around us. So we can be glad, we can be joyful for ourselves that we start our day in this way. We rise, we shine. And now we bring the attention to the body, being aware of the sensations of the body, being aware of the body posture. We can visualize ourselves sitting here. We bring the right hand slowly to the right knee, being aware of all the movements. We bring the left hand slowly to the left knee, being aware of all the movements. We bring the right hand to the heart chakra. The left hand joins the right hand palms together, and now the heart is very strong, very bright. And with this strong, bright heart, we make the intention to continue with our spiritual practice, which means to avoid doing evil, to do good, and to purify the heart. We bring the hands to the forehead in gratitude, respect. Back down to the legs. We open the eyes, and we keep the heart open. And I thank you for joining me in this morning meditation, and I invite you to join me every day. Every day I do this morning meditation online, 7 a.m., and also a longer evening metta meditation, 7 p.m., which you're welcome to join in. And so I wish you all a great day. Bhavatu Sapamangalam. May all blessings come to you.